shall we go? Yes, Zulu, South Africa. South Africa's Zulu nation joins white farmers in fight against government land seizures. See, what they're trying to do, of course, is to divide us on racial grounds, religious grounds, cultural grounds, sexual grounds, all of it. And what we need to do is come together in intelligence, which is why they want to dumb us down, so we don't do that. But the largest ethnic group in South Africa, the Zulus, have spoken out against the stealing of land without compensation in the country. This is the government taking the land from white farmers. Zulu is ready to cooperate with the country's white farmers, known as Afrikaners or Boers. Zulu King Goodwill Zwelithini has said the group will cooperate with South African minority rights group AfriForum. And here we have from this Zulu leader a bit of basic common sense, which was not noted in Zimbabwe under Mugabe, which is why that nation went through a period of near famine and mass hunger when they took away farms from white farmers that knew how to farm and gave it to people who didn't know how to farm, and therefore the food dried up. So here you have a Zulu leader who's actually got the intelligence to see that. The Zulu nation I'm talking about will not exist if we don't have food, he said. That's why I say farmers must come closer so that we discuss what we can when we talk about agriculture and the availability of enough food in the land. That's why I'm asking Anti-Forum of the Boers to come and help us, he said, quoted by E! News Channel Africa. Because when the government started about the appropriation of land, expropriation without compensation, Boers down tools. There is no food in South Africa, he added. Zulu people are the largest ethnic group in South Africa, with an estimated 10 to 12 million people living mainly in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. The group accounts for more than a fifth of the country's population, and its opinion is important in the context of the general elections next year. Well, thank God, in the light of that this guy's talking common sense. You know, if you want to have a sharing out of farming land, all right, but first of all, train the farmers to produce the food so that when there's the sharing out, the food doesn't disappear. But what they did in Zimbabwe under this lunatic leader, Mugabe, is they just took the land from the white farmers, killed a lot of them, as they are doing in South Africa, and handed it over to people who didn't know what to do with it. That's not equality, it's insanity. And what happened is they went through a massive food shortage. I mean, it's a joke. And the point is this, you know, I say this till my face turns blue. In every group, every racial group, every religious group, every cultural group, every age group, you will find lovely people, intelligent people, okay people, psychopaths, and idiots. Now the choice is which of the group you put into power. And of course with politicians it's usually psychopaths and idiots that actually get to the real power. And so changing from white minority rule, one party state, to black majority rule, one party state, where the people don't choose the leader in South Africa, the National African Congress do, the ANC. They choose the leader because whoever is chosen to be leader of the ANC, because of the way politics works and voting works in South Africa, is destined to be the leader at the election because of the massive vote for the ANC. And so there's not universal suffrage in South Africa in truth, only in theory. It's still a one-party state, just change the colour of the one party. But they haven't changed the idiots in power. And thus, you have what's going on in South Africa. But thank goodness this Zulu leader is seeing through the nonsense and seeing the basic practicalities of taking farming land from people that know how to farm it and giving it to people that don't.